Hey, travel friends. Today we're going to be talking about the loves and dislikes,
You can just call them hates, right? The things we love and the things we hate of Cinque Terre, Italy.
but
Right.
I loved it. So I'll leave Jimmy for the negativity. Let's start off first things first. Cinque Terre is gorgeous. The beautiful, colorful fishing towns, people jumping off the cliffs into the water. There is not a bad view in the house.
I'm not even a views kind of guy, but yes, it's very photogenic. I think it's really cool the Airbnb and accommodation options, right? A lot of them are, people's homes are ancestral homes. They've been converted to Airbnb stays, and it's great. The views from a lot of these accommodations look into the ocean or look into the hillside, and just great.
The next thing I would say are the hikes. The hikes are incredible. Caveat, there's only 4 hikes and 2 have been closed for a very long time, but the other 2 are open. So as long as the weather cooperates, you can still do those hikes, and that gives you, again, better views, but also you can work off some of that Italian pasta that you had as you're going. Okay, and the last thing that I would say about Cinque Terre is what Jimmy kind of already said. They're very cute, quaint towns. They still feel small, and while there are a lot of tourists there,
Yeah.
they still have that local feel.
I'll get started on the hates. I did not like the food options and the food value for the money. Even the places that are very highly recommended, a lot of the times you would have problems finding reservations. And also, if the weather's bad, the whole place could just be closed.
The other thing to keep in mind along that disappointment of food is some of the restaurants we went to did run out of some of their specials or some of the main dishes that we were hoping to try.
Yep, yep. Okay, another disappointing thing was sort of like how ridiculously weather dependent this place is. If you're going during shoulder season or during the winter, be prepared that there could be a large storm that could just totally shut down everything. Shut down your hikes, shut down restaurants, places you wanted to eat at, and it also severely limits the train schedule as well. And the problem is that you really don't know if a storm is coming that far in advance. So it requires a lot of flexibility. We did not know we were headed into a storm when we went. Yeah, we just really had to be super flexible with what we wanted to do. I think the best way to sort of adjust for the weather or potential weather issues is like you just got to be super flexible. And also, if you can plan to stay there more than one day, right?
Yeah.
We were there for several days, so we got stormed in one day, but the other days were good enough so that we could explore.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last thing I would say, maybe not we didn't hate, but we didn't like, was that the prices for accommodations, prices for food, it was just higher in Cinque Terre than in, say, Florence or Rome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's just because it's limited space.
Right.
They're small, and then the limited food options and so forth. And I think again, yeah, when you go to Florence or Rome and you're used to really great food at a really good price, and then you go somewhere more limited, it's going to disappoint you.
Right.
It is. But again, I will say overall, I still think it's a once in a lifetime type place to go visit, especially if you are fond of the views and the scenery and hiking. Go.
Let's just end it there. All right. Till next
Happy
time,
travels.
guys.